Okay, we are recording and I am going to share my screen because we are talking all about follow up. And I'm start actually, can you guys see that if I just leave it like this? Is everybody able to see that so that it doesn't take up the whole screen? Terry, I can see your face. Can you guys see my screen with the I'm going to bring up the chat too and see if I can. Perfect. Okay. Here's the deal. We know that it takes 5 to 12 meaningful exposures for someone to order Plexus. The large majority of people do not message us and say, hey, I saw the amazing post that you just did. I want to order now. Send me your link. I want a $199 pack and I want to add on all of the things. That does not happen typically, right? There are always going to be some people that do that, and that's super fun. But for the most part, it's going to be a series of messages and it's going to be a lot of follow up because we need to help them connect to the value of our products and why they are worth it. Most people do not think that they're worth the time and the investment into real health, because the truth is we can go to Rite Aid and we can get some Tylenol and it'll mask our symptoms, right? We want to help them connect. So they've asked us how, and now it's a flat line, right? We cannot get them to message us back. Here are a couple of tips that I want you guys to see and use this week to implement to increase your impact, because that is what this is about. It is not about how many people we can get to buy Plexus from us. And when we flip our script and flip our thinking to let them know that we are here for you, we want to increase our value. We want to offer you something that's going to change your life. Number one tip, guys, 4 years into this, I have notebooks everywhere. If you have not done this yet, I want you to get a follow-up notebook. And I want you to make a list of people. You will hear me preach this over and over and over again. There is so much value in taking those names and putting them to paper. We can talk all about increasing your warm market and expanding your network. That's a whole different topic. But take those names and put them on a piece of paper so that you can track your follow-up. Because I cannot tell you how many times I have gone through, and this is the second point. I want you to take time every single week, whether that's a Friday morning at 8 o'clock and you're doing your follow-up on Friday. Friday is an amazing day for follow-up. And you take 30 minutes on Friday morning to take out your phone, go to Messenger, and scroll through Messenger. Because how many of you guys have gotten a message when you're out in the middle of work, or you're at the grocery store, or you're doing something with your kiddos, and somebody says, hey, can you tell me a little bit more about Plexus? And you have a conversation, and then a week goes by, and you're like, oh my gosh, I did not message them back. That happens to me. It's okay. It's part of being human. It's part of the beauty of this business. But I want you to map out a time every single week to take an assessment of the messages that you've sent. How many messages are you sending? How many three-way messages are you in? What are the things that you're doing to increase your impact? And take an honest assessment of your messenger. And then that's what we're going to use to be able to follow up with these people. The other thing, asking people in the messages, take an honest assessment of this too. If you have somebody that you have, messaged and it's been 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or you've sent a number of messages and they've all been about Plexus and not about checking in with them, see where it might have gone wrong. And we're going to talk a little bit about this, but a lot of times we haven't actually asked them what their goals are. Make sure in those messages that you've asked them what their top 2 to 3 health goals. And here's a little trick that I've learned. When people tell you their top 2 to 3 health goals, they will tell you what you want, what they think you want to hear first, and then they'll tell you what they actually want. So a lot of people will say overall health, weight loss, energy. Guarantee you their number one goal, if they say them in that order, is pretty much always weight loss. Nothing wrong with that. but we want to make sure that we're lining things up with their actual goals. So go through your messages, and I want you guys to do this week. Go through your messages. Number one, make sure you've asked them their goals. And number two, see if you've actually helped them with those goals. Are the things that you're recommending to them helping them with their goals? The other thing, a top tip on follow-up, go to their Facebook page first. I have done this before where I've sent somebody a message and then they send me a message back and they're like, oh, our family is going through a really hard time. We just lost our grandma 2 days ago. And it's because I did not take the time to go to their Facebook page and see what was going on in their life and follow up with them about that first. Remember, our first priority is not Plexus with people. It's to add value to them. So that's super, super important with follow-up. Okay, we've all have the messages that have gone dead, right? We have messaged with them and then we've circled back around. There's nothing being said in that. These are some tips to help you with that. We just talked a little bit about this. Look back at those messages, see if you've connected them with their goals. The first part of this, guys, we do not want to do the verbal vomit. I have learned from this. Learn from me. You are already teaching people how to do the business from the very first messages that you send. So if somebody sends you a message and they say, hey, I'm interested in Plexus, and then you send them a message back that's 72 paragraphs long about all the things that it's done for you, guess what? They're out. They don't want to read a message that's 72 paragraphs long about all the things that it's done for you. You message them back and you say, hey, I'm so excited for you. I love being able to see if this could be a fit for you too, because it's helped me with, and name 3 really quick things. Would you mind sharing with me what your top 2 to 3 goals are? If you look back through your messages and you did not ask them those questions, you did not ruin anything. You can always go back through and ask them that and simply say, hey, I was thinking about you today. I know that we've talked about Plexus before, and I apologize. I didn't really get your top 2 to 3 health goals. There's some amazing things going on in Plexus right now. Would you mind telling me what your top 2 to 3 goals are? And we'll see if this is a fit for you. When they give you those top 2 to 3 goals, we have all the videos in our team page. And if you're watching this as a replay or you're listening now and you want me to help you through with those videos, let me know. That's what we're here for. But simply send videos. So if somebody wants gut health, the microbiome video from Plexus, and I Google these things like all day long. The microbiome video from Plexus is amazing. If somebody wants overall health, Jennifer Leith's triplex video is incredible. It's like 6 minutes long. And then if they want weight loss and energy, Cody Helmer, Kodie, and then Helmer is Helmer, is an incredible video on the Weight Loss Essentials Pack. You send that over to them. Okay, if they haven't messaged you back, send them this message. Hey, always personalize it, put their name in there. I know that we've talked about these products before, and I know that you were really excited to link arms with me to see if we can make your goals reality. And I wanted to show you the value in this and the breakdown. How does this sound? And send them one picture of one welcome pack from the album section, and go into our team page, albums, and then ordering and sharing. Go in there, pick one welcome pack, and send it over to them and see if that simplicity can break it down. Most of the time, guys, people are so overwhelmed. If they go onto the Plexus website, there are 19 products and they don't know what they need. People want simple. Send them that one picture. If you've already done that, switch gears, especially right now, and offer them the skincare. I know that sounds crazy for some of us, but that skincare is legit amazing. And a lot of people that cannot connect with why gut health is important, if you show them, hey, I know that we've talked about skincare and weight loss before, but there's also this other amazing side to Plexus. And I know that people are really into the skincare side. Did you know that Plexus has Joyome and collagen? And send them that pack and a before and after. Ashley's hands are giving us all the praise hands because that has literally changed her outlook. Those products are amazing. So switch gears with people and see if that helps. Okay, three-way messages that have gone dead. You guys are amazing at implementing these. Three-way messages are incredible because it is not that you don't know what you're doing. It is that when you have a three-way and somebody else jumping in there to give feedback, it just adds to it and helps people know that that's what this is about. It's about the support, right? This is why I think it's so important on Friday to take an assessment of the messages that you've been in and go back through. If you were in a three-way message in that current week, jump back in it and say, hey, I know that life gets really busy. I just want to make sure that we are setting you up for success and for your biggest goals to make them a reality. Are you wanting gut health, weight loss, or skincare? And give them those three options because maybe we talked about gut health and maybe they really want weight loss, right? So if we ask them that question in that three-way to try to get them messaging again, if they don't message, or if it was over a week ago that you've heard from somebody, don't message inside that thread. Some people can get a little bit message shy, if you will. Take it out of that three-way message and do a check-in, like just a wellness check-in that has nothing to do with Plexus. That's the biggest thing that I find in this. When you guys do your honest assessment of messages, and I've done this, I've gone back through with somebody that told me, and I've seen the last 7 messages that I've sent them, it's all about Plexus. And all that does is show them that I don't care about you, and that's not true. But what it tells them is that I only care about the sale. I don't care about how everything else in their life is going. So send them just an honest, well check-in. Hey, I haven't heard from you in a couple of weeks. Is everything okay? And make sure they are okay. If the opportunity presents, then you can say something like, hey, okay, I'm so glad that you're okay. I just wanted to make sure, because I know that we talked about this and there's some amazing opportunities right now. Are you still interested in Plexus? If you're not, it's fine. But if you are, I don't want you to miss out. And when they come back and they say, yeah, man, I am interested now, like things have just been a little bit crazy, it's settled down now, then you can reply with, okay, awesome. I'm going to jump back into that three-way and make sure that you get the support that you need. And then jump back into the three-way. I never want any of you guys to feel like you are alone in this. You're not. You don't have to have all of the answers. That is not what this is about, right? And those three-ways are already teaching them again that they can do the business side of this. Okay, next one. 0 to 99 messages. If you have somebody that is an ambassador, they've signed up with you, and now they're not ordering over 100 PV, do a check-in with them. Do not just think, okay, well, they found that they only like ProBio. No, then they should be your customer, not your ambassador, so that you're getting paid back on them. Your time is valuable. So send this message. Hey, I just wanted to check in. I want to see how you're feeling. I know that if they're at 0 PV, guys, and they have been for 2 months, they're not staying consistent. No matter what they tell you, they're not staying consistent. They trusted you to help them with their goals, right? So you need to be the person to trust and that you're not giving up on them. So message them this. I just want to see where you're at, and I'd love to help you make those goals that we talked about a reality. Consistency is key, and I'm here to help you with a schedule. Can you tell me which number you relate to? Number 1, I've moved on. It's okay to bless and release that. If people don't feel the pressure from you, they'll start talking to you. I promise. And it's okay. It's not for everybody. Rule of 3, right? 3 people a month. That's why we want to go silver every single month. 1 person will fall off. 1 person will be a product user. 1 person will do the business if you're sharing the business opportunity. Just send them that message. Number 2, I'd love to try again. Number 3, I want to try again, but I need my products paid for, because some people need their products paid for, and we have an opportunity for that. 1 to 99 PV. So maybe you have somebody that's only ordering the ProBio every single month. Use this message as a follow-up. Hey, have you heard about blank product? I see that you're only ordering the MetaBurn every single month. And I know that these products go really well together with the Slim or with the Active or with the Lean. And see if you can send some more information to them. Help them with those goals. Or maybe it's that they simply don't know if they are over 100 PV that they have all of these perks. Tell them about Plexus Perks. Just because you guys see something in the team page or in the emails, I promise you, not everybody is seeing that stuff. So make sure that you're explaining that to them. Okay. If you have somebody that has told you that they're going to order and they just haven't placed the order, it's not necessarily that they're ghosting you, it's that they're talking back to you and they just haven't placed it yet. Hey, I know that you're planning on ordering. I just want to say thank you. Guys, thank people. They could order from anyone. Customer service is part of this. Let them know that it means a lot to them that they are choosing to partner with you. Do you have any other questions to help me or for me to answer so we can get you started? If they say no, then help them. If they say yes and they don't explain or don't ask any other questions, say, is there anything other than cost that is holding you back? Because some people don't want to talk about the cost, and that's okay. But if it is cost, then I want you to start sharing the business opportunity. The more, and this is funny coming from me, I know, talk less and listen more. People want to be able to share with you what they're going through. Here's my last one. Share the business. We have amazing products, guys. We do. We know that. That's why we're here, because they've changed our lives. The same products that work for me to help me with my autoimmune are the same products that work for other people to help them with their anxiety or their allergies or their IBS or their migraines. We have products that work. It takes consistency. It's not a quick fix. Learn from me with this, because for about the first 2.5 years that I was in this business, I was not in this business. And what I mean by that is I only shared about the products. And I shared about the products and I waited for people to love them, or I waited for them to come to me and talk about the business. You guys are making such a huge shift with this right now. And that's why there's so much momentum, because you're not only telling people about how amazing the business is, the products are, you're telling them about how amazing this opportunity is. If you have somebody that comes to you and says, hey, I want to start these products and they're all in, simply say, if you get 3 people for accountability, statistics show that when you have accountability, it increases your likelihood of your goals becoming reality. With 3 people, there are some amazing opportunities for you to get credits and earn your products for free. Is that something you would be interested in? You are not saying, hey, do you want to go silver? Hey, do you want to build a business? Hey, do you want one more thing to do? That's not what it's about. It's about helping people get their products for free. That's a goal on our team, that you don't pay for your products and that you gain accountability. And guys, if somebody comes to you and they say, this is because I'm not ordering because of a cost objection, do not just say, yeah, I get it. When you're ready, I'm here. Say, hey, feel, felt, found method. I know what you're going through. I felt that too. But what I found was that when I helped a couple of people with this, when I knew that my mom needed the extra energy and my sister-in-law was struggling with something that I could share with them, I found that it paid for my products. Do you have 3 people that need the extra energy? And let's get your products paid for. And then you have that accountability. There is so many blessings when you are bold and when you follow up and when you share your heart in this opportunity. And these are just a couple of examples. But if you are watching this, I'm going to go back in. If you're watching this and you need help with that follow-up piece, please reach out. That's what we're here for. We learn together, we grow together, we rise together. Sam is an amazing example of this. And I'm going to stop screen sharing so that we have this to share, but reach out if you need help with this.